Hey guys, welcome back to Haley V TV, and this is my second time recording this voiceover. The first time was so good, but anyways, today's just going to be a chit chat, get ready with me, and I'm just going to talk about my journey to self-love. So starting out, I just want to take it back to last year in college. It was pretty rough. On average, I would probably cry at least once or twice a week, just because I stressed myself out so much. It was so bad. Like, I would cry if I made a 89 on a test. Like, yes, I'm one of those people. I'm a nerd. I want straight A's. I wanted straight A's, and you know what I'm saying. Like, if I didn't get them, I was upset. And, it low key messed with my pride. That's the biggest issue. So this year I've just been kind of working on myself, trying not to stress myself out as much. For example, like this semester, I started to do all my homework for the week on the weekends. And that was okay, but I wouldn't have a weekend. I wouldn't have time to rest. I wouldn't have time to hang out with friends, socialize, do other aspects that we need in life. And I was telling my mom that I was doing that, and she was like, I see what you're trying to do. I see you're trying to be early or whatever, but, you're not resting. So you need to try, over the weekend, just get the homework for Monday done. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do Monday's homework over the weekend. And so that's what I've been trying to do. Like, I've been trying to take it one day at a time and, get the things I need to get done, just for the next day. And so that's been working. That's been taking the load off me, like, for real, because these past 2 weekends, you guys, I just started this. These past 2 weekends, you guys, I've done nothing but sleep. And, it made me realize, like, how tired during the week, like, I can get. I've slept for 2 days, you guys. These past 2 weekends, I've slept for 2 days. That's how tired and exhausted I am. And then my bougie self want to do all the homework for the week on the weekend and not give myself time to rest. Like, that is very, very, very unhealthy. So, like I said, I've been doing my homework, just doing one thing at a time, basically. And that's been working good. And, I'm trying not to stress myself out about grades. Like I told y'all, the 89 thing, I would cry. I've been actually doing well with that. Like, I've been content with those 89s, so to speak. Like, as long as I worked hard and I did my best, like, I'm content with the grade I get. Now, if that grade is a C, I'm gonna, talk to the teacher. I've been going to office hours, trying to understand, what went wrong. And, the next test, I've made A's, so it's just, chilling out, trying to do your best. Always make sure you do your best, because you want the best outcome you possibly can get with your best. And so yeah, that's what I've been doing, and like, it's been working really well. Like, for example, I'm taking 2 Spanish classes right now. I'm taking Spanish 250 and 310, and you're technically supposed to have 250 before you take 310, but I'm trying to graduate in May. So your girl is taking both of them right now, and I was really worried about it because, it's another language, like, it's Spanish. And you guys, I've been working really hard and trying to get this Spanish under wraps, and I've been going to office hours. I've been going on YouTube, watching videos, using Spanish dictionary, little Quizlet things. And, I've been making A's on my Spanish test. And when I tell you, I've never done that in my entire life, make an A on a freaking Spanish test. I made a A on my Spanish 310 test. And that's a high level of Spanish. Like, you guys don't know how proud I am of myself for doing that. And that's another thing that I struggle with, being proud of my accomplishments. Like last year, I was inducted into 3 honor societies, within the first semester of my college career here. And I usually don't say anything about it. Like when people come up and talk to me, what's been going on in college, I'll be like, oh, nothing, school or whatever. And then my mom will be like, she got inducted into 3 honor societies and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, oh, Mom, really? But I need to say those things for myself. I need to be proud of myself. I wasn't proud of myself, and I still struggle with that a little bit, just saying my accomplishments, because I don't want to be looked at as bragging, but I've never really bragged about myself, about those accomplishments. Like I never took the time to say, yeah, I've been inducted into 3 national honor societies, blah blah blah. I'm not the type of person who brags in general, and so for me to just come out and first thing you hear is my accomplishments, like that's not something that I'm used to doing. But it's something I need to start doing, because it's gonna get me places. Like people are gonna be like, oh, she really worked hard in her college career, blah 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 blah. So that's another thing, just working on appreciating my accomplishments, appreciating the hard work I put into this education, and reap the benefits of it, because these honor societies, they're going on your resume. So like people are going to ask you about them, and you need to be confident in telling, yeah, we did this organization did this, blah blah blah. And so yeah, that's something I'm working on as well. Let's see, another thing that I'm working on is like self-confidence. I'm not really as confident as I would like to be, especially with talking to guys and boyfriends and all of that jazz. Like for example, let's say one of my friends is with a group of girls I ain't never seen before. Like I'm totally fine walking up and talking to my friend and then meeting the rest of her friends, and talk to them. But let's say I know a guy and he's with a group of guys. Like me talking to I'm barely talking to the guy I know. Like for me to just walk up to a group of guys, that's hilarious. And it shouldn't be hilarious, but it's just something I gotta work on, because what's the difference? You're just trying to be friends. It's not like I'm trying to like shoot my shot with them. I'm just trying to talk to them, and I just get so caught up in being rejected and what they're gonna think of me, and I make tons and tons of excuses, like, oh, I don't have on the right outfit today, I'm looking like a bum, like I don't need to be talking to nobody looking like this, or my makeup's weird. Not that I wear makeup often, like I just had on a dress this day and was feeling makeup, but yeah, or I'll say my hair's not right, and they don't really want to talk to me. If they wanted to talk to me, they would be here. And I think that's my biggest excuse with talking to guys, is I'll say, if they really wanted to talk to me, they would be over here talking to me. And that may be the case if it was them trying to shoot their shot, but I feel like if it's just trying to get to know people, I think I should be the one who initiates conversation sometimes, not all the time, but just sometimes, because somebody could be like, oh well, every time I look at her, she doesn't smile at me, or she like looks away, you know what I'm saying? And it's just about, how you are perceived. Like you want to be perceived approachable, and more people will approach you. But I feel like, sometimes I look like I don't want to be talking to nobody, like don't approach me. And I don't know what that look is, but I feel like I have it, because, people just, well, I feel like I look approachable sometimes. I'm not saying I don't look approachable all the time, but like I guess it just depends on the environment. If I feel like I'm in competition with, if I'm like comparing myself to other girls in the room, like I'm not going to be as confident or approachable in that setting. But if I, feel comfortable, I'm going to be more confident. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.